Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this. First off, is that distinction between art and physics, to the point that you have to ask them in separate questions, right? So they're already a part of different sentences as you conceptualize them.
Right.
So I think I want to start with like, what do we mean by art? What do we mean by physics? In order for us to talk about those distinctions.
Right.
Now we have definitions in the Google dictionary. Scientists themselves have tried to define them.
Yeah.
What is art, right? So to me, art is very focused on an expression. Right? And when I talk about physics, I'm talking about the process of understanding physics of the universe. And in that understanding comes the process of expression. Right? So the expression is a component of the physics, right? Of this process of understanding the universe.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's interesting the way that we separate these, right? Conceptually, but to me, there's this, they're intertwined.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
Yep.
Control the differences that people have in their mind, even though I just explain kind of like how I see them both being the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Ultimately, is this idea of being seen. And in being seen, you make things reality, right? To me, I think we like being seen because it makes us true. It makes us real. It makes it like we actually existed. I'm actually here with Tamia.
Yeah.
Actually being like, this is happening. And I think that's part of the art of physics, right? Is that you gotta do your physics in a different way. In the way that you ask the questions, right? Because the questions that we ask determine the answers that we get, right? And determines the way that we're going to see the universe. So the act of asking a question, I think, is super valuable, and putting ourselves into asking a question can lead physics to a whole different way, right? So and that's how you start getting into people thinking about quantum models, the general relativity, special relativity. You got a Galilean motion, right? And all these different models and ways.
Right.
Right?
Stuff that goes above my head. It goes woof. And but listen, like, I still appreciate those people for displaying their physics and performing their physics. Like, it's important.